Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor got another shave of the day, and today we're going to be using Stirling's Naked and Smooth. Yep, it's a unscented soap. Yep, it just smells like soap. Got kind of a tallow scent to it, sort of. But it's kind of harder. It's a little bit harder. Maybe it's vegan. Maybe it's vegan. Small batch artisan soap. Yep, it is tallow. I had to look. It's at the bottom down here. It says tallow. So there, Naked and Smooth. But I added Stetson to it to give it a little bit of scent. So now it smells like Stetson. Yeah. That's the whole purpose, I think, of the Naked and Smooth is add your own whatever you want to it to make you happy. All right, so this is fifth use of the Astra blades with the Krisp razor. Should work fine. I usually get I can get 6, sometimes even 7 shaves out of an Astra blade with no problem. So there we go. How's your day going? Mine going all right so far. Kind of run behind the 8 ball this morning. I spent an hour and a half on the phone with my buddy, who's a motorcycle rider. He was like, you feel like a road trip? I'm like, sure, are we going to ride someplace? And he was like, no, we got to go someplace where we might buy a new bike. I'm like, oh, so drive over in his car with him and then look at a bike. He's looking at a Kawasaki Mean Street. Ooh, yes. Oh, me happy now. I didn't think of this before. I think it was Mark Williams that suggested doing that. Getting the old unscented soap and then add your own scent to it. Man, it works good. I also got a little bit of cooling, a little bit of menthol coming in it. I was like, when I poured it into the bowl, I was like, oh, I think I put too much in. And now I'm like, no, it's fine. It's strong. It works good. Be happy. But yeah, it's like I got the phone call and it's like sit around and yap for a while about bikes and guns and all the other fun stuff and ex-wife. Yeah. He's the guy, the ex-wife, I don't know if you heard the story, he's the one that broke my wrist. His wife broke my wrist. Crazy lunatic, bipolar, insane person. He's happy because next month I don't have to pay child support to her anymore. The kids don't. The crazy thing is the kids live with him, but he pays up child support because the courts won't change it, which is weird. But hey, and I guess she's getting divorced from her 3rd husband now. It is what it is. She's insane. But anyway, I digress. So we're talking about bikes, and he's like, do you know anything about a Kawasaki Mean Streak? And, yes, I do. I sold a bunch of them. Like, people like them. He's like, any good? And I was like, yeah. Take the motor you got in the engine in the Kawasaki 15 or 1600 Nomad and throw it into a lighter bike. A Vulcan. Basically, it's a Vulcan 16. This one's a 1600 Vulcan. It's a Street Fighter, and he's like, Street Fighter? It's like my bike. My bike's a Street Fighter. He's like, oh, okay, I don't know. Is that going to be comfortable for a long ride? And I was like, well, he's like 6'3", I think. Big, tall guy. I think, yeah, with your extra arms on their length and everything, you'd probably be fine. I'm more a little stretched out, you know, because I'm not quite 6 foot. It's amazing what a few more inches do. That's what she said. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, maybe tomorrow might be running over and taking a look at it. It's like an hour and 45-minute trip away. I'll go over there and because I'm not sure if I get it, and I only went like $2,500 for it, less than 20,000 miles for a it's 20 it's 20 years old. I had to think for a second, 20 years old, but not bad. That's not a lot of miles on a bike like that, but yeah, this stuff's creamy. And he doesn't want to ride he's like, we'll drive the interstate over to get to the location and take some, you know, highway roads to get to the town it's where it's located. But after that, he said, I'll probably just drive roadways on the way back. I'm like thinking to myself, well, I'd rather he drive the interstate back, but I'd rather get home. But he wants to take the back roads, more scenic that way, slower. He's not, to be honest, he's not he's been riding for 5 years, 6 years now. He still isn't comfortable on the interstate. But, you know, he doesn't like the buffeting feel. I don't even think about it, actually. You do what you do. I know the first few times I ever got on the interstate in Holland and get behind next to a semi, and you're like, you know, he doesn't like that feeling at all. He's like, I'm going to lose control. I'm like, well, actually, you're in control. He's just, your body's just being whipped around. Man, the scent is good. I like Stetson, but man, now I got a Stetson soap. You know, it's like all that time I was like, hey, anybody know any Stetson dupes? Crickets, you know. How can a aftershave that has been used forever and a day and nobody has made a dupe of it that is worthwhile? I had that one that was at CBL made, and it was terrible. It smelled like Play-Doh. But this is pretty good. Smells like Stetson. I think maybe next time you might see this real soon again. Just the Naked and Smooth, but with a different scent, because, man, Avon Wild Country soap. I've been looking for one of those forever, and no one's like, most people are like, what? Avon makes stuff for guys? What? You know, it's like, where you been for the last 50 years? Yes, Avon's just not for women alone. Yeah, it's like a quarter size amount put in here, and it's like I still got that much left. Lathered up pretty nice. Soaked up a bit of water, but yeah, that's typical Stirling performance. Krisp razor is very similar in performance to the Edwin Jagger. Grr. I got a big old blob of soap on my foot. Yeah, it went right down my leg too. Oh well. Hell, we're back. Hey, there's no editing here, baby. It's like all errors and strikeouts and everything are live. Not even commercial breaks. Yeah, I was just saying, talking about the Krisp razor. It's similar to the Edwin Jagger razor head. It's better than the Kinksy Gillette head. That gets the job done. Leaves me with a nice shave. Takes a little more effort, but you know, I'm always chasing that elusive shave where everything's smooth. Getting that one last hair off. But I was talking with him, my buddy, about bikes, and I said, yeah, my wife said, nah, you can't have a bike this year. New bike, nope, not in the cards. And he is like, the heck with that, just go get it. Like, there's a reason why you've been divorced 3 times there, buddy. Yes, there's give and take. Sometimes it's like my last bike, I just wouldn't get it. And it's like, the same thing. I was like, the heck with that, I'm just going to buy a new bike. I got a bike, but I want a new one. It's like 20-something years old, you know? And like my last bike I had was like 21 years old. And like, I want a new one. I'm tired of fighting this damn thing. And so I just went out and bought it, and it was sitting on the sidewalk right next to the door as you walk in, and she just walks in and goes, what did you do? I'm like, I bought a bike. She's like, how much did that cost? About $5,800 after taxes and everything. She's like, oh, that ain't so bad. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. They're not that expensive. They're expensive now, but the bike I can get a deal on for about $9,000 now, but which equates out to be, I think after everything, taxes and interest and stuff, it's like $180 a month. Then I can turn around and I've been talking with my son about him taking the other bike from me, but if he doesn't want to, then I'll just sell the other one. No need for a second one. You know, I had 2 quads, but they are 2 different kind of quads. ATVs, all-terrain vehicles. One was a sport one, which was my racer jumper, and go across the moguls and everything. I think we'll do 70, 80 mile an hour, but. And the utility was, it would do about 50, but 55, somewhere in that range. No problem. But I had it set up for I could, it was 4-wheel drive. So in the winter time, I would push snow. Made money that way. Made a lot of money pushing snow out of the way. $20 a driveway or sidewalk, and it would take me 5-10 minutes at most for $20. Yeah, you can do a lot of driveways in that time. Just depending on how they had it set up. You know, if I didn't have a weight, I'd just push it. It was like if I push it forward off the end of the driveway into their yard or something, I didn't have a problem. But if they had a garage, it was a little more. Then I had to do more maneuvering, which took time. But sidewalk was like up one direction, the other direction, and hit the drive and do some donuts, have some fun. No one time somebody was like, I don't know if I should pay you. You're having too much fun out here. Yeah, you're probably right. But I'm doing the work, so I'd hand you the bill. There's the fresh Krisp 20. It's like, it's gonna snow. Yes, it's gonna snow. It's snowing. All right. Yeah, that type of thing. Everybody, oh, it's snowing. I'm like, yes, it's snowing. More snow. The more the snow, the better. Me happy with snow. All right, right there, one spot. You hear that? There we go. All right, we're done. Yeah, I made a mess. Oh. Leak. All right. Miles, apply some more Stetson. You can never have enough Stetson in your life. There we go. Stetson on Stetson. Magua happy. Okay. Stetson with Stetson. All right. Now, hang on a second. Just a little bit of lotion. Yeah, there's kind of a lotion effect with Stetson, but a little bit more doesn't hurt. To keep the moisture in the face. Nothing worse than drying out your face and getting it all irritated. And yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. All right. That was Stirling's Naked and Smooth. Yes, I don't know why I never got this sooner. Now it's like the first time using it. Yay, 2 thumbs up. All right. That was Astra Blades, 5th use. Worked still good. I'm going to get 6 out of this one. It worked good with the old Krisp razor. Yep. And then followed up with some more Stetson. So that's the shave of the day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.